Hey, Salty here, and welcome to another Money Brew. Today's deck was brought to you by Alex K. He asked me to improve his aggro deck he was working on. This actually took me a while to do because he asked me this request like a month ago, and I kept trying to work around with it, but it's just with that new relic that came out for the promo, it kind of fucked aggro deck for a little bit, and no matter what I did, it didn't seem to work. Mainly because I was just trying because I did not know what kind of approach he wanted. He said he wanted a Granadin deck, but and it was also an aggro deck. And when I looked at his deck too, it kind of was doing a little bit too much. It seemed like he was trying to be both a Granadin deck and an aggro deck. Like technically those two things are the same, but you need to focus more on the Granadin aggro than just plain out aggro. And also, the cards he chose weren't really ideal in most situations. And as you can see, he put a lot of cards. I already gave him my criticism, and he didn't mind it. So if I'm sounding harsh, I'm not trying to sound harsh. Like, as we see here, he has like almost 3 of every unit here. And he added this one, which boggles me. Nika, the free scaler. This card will never see play. I think, in my personal opinion, it's crap. Sure, it seems like nifty if you cast a spell on it, she deals 3 damage, but what is that worth? Nothing, if you ask me. And he has Yushkov here. This card is better in some sort of control or Praxis deck. I wouldn't recommend this in a what's it called, mono fire deck, because the whole point of an aggro deck, you're supposed to play a bunch of small units right away and fast. And sure, technically, he slows down the enemies defending defending a little bit, because every time they play a new unit, it gets exhaust. But it'd be better just to have the curse instead. That's way cheaper. And I also noticed he has Praxis Trove. Like, I don't know why this card would not help him at all, really. Sure, he has a lot of 1 cost. He plays his 1 cost, he plays a 1 cost spell. Then he plays his 2 cost. He can only play his only 2 cost spell he can play is Sears. 3 costs, any of these, but 4 costs, nothing. And he doesn't even have a 5 cost for his Obliterate. Like, cards like this are meant for more complicated combo decks, or just for the memes. So yeah. And also, another thing I noticed, he does not have any tutor cards for grabbing power. So, for example, when me and him were playing a game by off chance, he didn't draw any power. All he had was 2 Seals of Devotions or Broken Contract play. He had no fire, and I literally beat him in a few turns. And I messaged him saying, yeah, you need to have some sort of power grabbing card. He's like, and then he asked me to try to work on this deck again, and that's where we're at right now. And also, he has a tons loaded damaging spells. You don't need this many, and some of them are just optional. Like a deck like this, not a deck, a card like this, is mainly meant if you're running a deck where you have a lot of power, right? And Torch is good, but I say you should either have Torch or Sears, one or the other, because you need to have the Blazing Salvos. And then he has a Fire, Conjuring, and Rally. I don't know why he went with this. They're both the same card, but this one's better. So I would have just probably got rid of that and do 4 copies of that. Maybe he thought in case he didn't have the influence. I don't know. And Touch of Force. Not a bad idea for a card, but his units aren't that strong, and the spells he can put it on... The only spell he would really try to put it on is Obliterate. These other ones aren't as good, if you ask me. It seems like it's just more of a waste of space. It's only... I think I would only recommend this card for, like, the Flash Fire Stranger deck I made. For powers, I see nothing wrong here. He has the emblems, the coins, the broken contract. It can be a decent amount. It can be okay. And Seal Devotion. When I improved this deck, I just realized I forgot to make him have the gemstone powers or whatever. You know, when you have at least 3 to 4 fire influence, you create and draw a grenade. I forgot to put that in the updated version. Maybe when he watches this, he'll give it a try. And as for his market, ankle cutter, I can see where he was going at to try to kill some specific type of unit and use spells, but really it's kind of slow to do. The Edict of Shavaka is an okay card. Factory Quota makes sense because when you're playing a deck that's playing a bunch of units, that's one way to take your opponent down, but it's kind of risky if you don't draw any units yourself. Rentless Pursuit. This card was okay. It's a good choice because in case he doesn't have his rally or Fire of Conjuring. Slag, another optional card. I guess you always could get some relic killing cards in your deck. Doesn't hurt. So yeah, it took me a while to actually fix this when he first asked me, but then it didn't take me too long. The next time he asked me to try to look at it again. So that's what I did, and we're gonna look at that deck now. Okay, this is what I did to his deck. I removed pretty much Nika, Yuvash the Dragon, and I made 4 copies of all his other cards, and I decided to add the Prison Golem here, because I'm surprised he didn't put that in his deck. Usually when you do mono, it's always good to have Prison Golem. I got rid of Torch, the other damage firing spell, and Obliterate, and I added 4 copies of Blazing Salvo, and I left the 3 copies of Sears, and I added the Fire Itching so we can actually grab some fire, so that situation where he didn't draw any fire doesn't happen again. I left the 3 assembling lines. I left the 3 fire conjurings. I would have maybe done 4, but the reason for that is I wanted to add Thunders of Wings, and I wanted to, because like this is always good to have an aggro deck. Let's say you have a bunch of units out, but they have a bunch of blockers, but no flying blockers. Thunders of Wings is always good there to help you. And yeah, and as we said, I left the powers alone, but I took away 2 broken contacts, and I should have remembered to put in that one fire power card. Where is it? The Granite Waystone. I am sorry, Alex. I am sorry that I didn't put this in your deck, but you seem to have been able to do a fine job about it. I keep forgetting about that card's existence. And as for the market, the only cards we took out were that Oni that killed Life Steal and Endurance, and the whatever that one where you take 2 if you don't play any units. And I put in Obliterate and Rampage. Because you never know. You attack with everything, but you have enough mana, and he blocks the thing you want that can win you the game, so you use Blazing Salvo on that unit, then you grab Rampage, put it on that unit, and then Overwhelm. Boom. Saves right there. But also, I forgot that I was going to either get rid of Slag or Edict of Shiva to add in Keyblaze Persuader. And I let him know halfway through him playing these games, and he decided to get rid of Slag for it. And what I mean by halfway through these games, what I decided to do was spectate him and record the games of me watching him play the games with this deck instead of me playing the deck, because I thought that would be more fun. And also he was gonna play them anyways, so saved myself some effort. And also, it's the first time I actually did some recordings of me commenting on someone else how to play, and also I was kind of coaching him what to do a little bit. I know some people hate backseat driving, but you know, it's nice to learn from someone who has had more experience. I'm not sure if he's actually new to the game or not, but he doesn't seem to have much of a collection of stones as when I showed him other deck lists to make, or that could be fun to make. So yeah, Alex, thank you for letting me record you play and all that such. And I hope you enjoyed the deck. And also for those who want me to make them decks as well, why not sign up for my Patreon for $2, and I'll make a deck for you each month and do a video of it. Or if you just want early access to my videos and deck lists, then that's just only $1 per month. So anyways, no chit chat, let's go watch Alex play some games. Okay, I'm just gonna do something different here. Just gonna spectate this guy. Who's my Patreon? Who asked me to change his deck. And he's saying this deck kicks ass. You know, I'll make this into a video. We'll try to watch him as much as possible. Going up against a mill deck, this might not turn out so well. If it was me, I wouldn't play that right away because I would try to get two. No, he would have enough for 2. Okay, he didn't discard anything too bad. That's annoying. Ooh, yeah. That's a good draw. That is a good draw. He just played either the fire, or he can even play that, but he wouldn't get its decimate effect, because... No! Nope, that was my bad. He doesn't have enough mana for it. Ah. I see where he's going, but I would have ejected. It's not even a syllable. But then the stealth there. There we go.
Choose a path.
Yeah, that's what I might have done. Then he would have made a block with one of his things, and then you would use the torch to kill it. Then you would play the big guy here.
Your end draws near.
One shot, one kill.
Okay. Now is this guy? Yeah, you would have to go for the jet. That's his only option.
Winged justice.
Okay. What can he get? What did I put in his market that he can probably grab? You obliterate. I also thought I put in that other spark in his deck. I thought I put in the Persuader in there. Interesting choice. Makes sense. No life guild. And if he blocks the granite, then... Yeah, okay. now he has that up. Oh, two of them. Oh, that's game. That's game. Oh, that's game. Not a bad hand. Not a bad hand, I guess. I usually would try to go for three power hands. Arching port, maybe. This could be a hit or a miss. He has to be fast. Oh, there's his third power. Okay. We're doing okay. And on turn 3, I believe he can use this. Oh, it's a... Oh boy. Wonder if this guy's doing a Valkyrie or... Okay, there's his fourth power. So his jet will be fine. What I would do would exhaust the two... whatever this one's called. Dissembler to play the Thunder Wings. Oh boy, it's that meme deck. Okay. That's all I ask. I get what he's going for here, there. Oh yeah, that's smart, that's smart. I wouldn't have thought of that.
Pay for your crimes.
Yeah! That was enough. That was enough. I made him this deck, but he sure knows how to play it. Okay, not a bad hand. He has some power draw. He has 2 Grenadins. He even has this to play. It's a good fast hand, but let's see what the opponent has. Ugh. Okay, if I was him, I would play the power, and I would draw a 3rd power with the I Ching. That's my opinion. Not sure if he's going to try to be greedy. No, he's playing I Ching. So on turn 3, he can probably go for... best go for Milo. And keep going for the Milos, I guess. What? Or maybe he realized that he should play Milo. He was just trigger happy. Oh, it's a Mandarin deck. Okay, but he still got this. If he decides to block, if he just attacks with Milo, he can use the Firing Conjuring, the very least, kill it. And he blocks the Might Milo. Ugh. He's gonna regret doing that. Yeah, fuck that Mandrake up. I fucking hate Mandrakes. They're not the most powerful thing in Throne, which this is, but they are in Expedition. Ooh, got Fireball off too. Well, do I technically still get community points even though I'm spectating someone and not playing the game?
Stand.
Ooh, there he. Okay, how would he do this? I guess that's the best choice. Milo does have Overwhelm. You get 4 damage and much quicker.
It lives on.
Now that's the guy thinking how he can. Unless he has a spell to deal with that, he might be close to toast. That. Yeah. No, I don't think that's gonna save him because that's still 5 damage in total. Yeah, he accepted his fate. Okay, that's not a bad hand. Fighting against Echo. I recall Echo having some annoying decks. I also like how it was just a coincidence. He's going with the same avatar and top deck card that I just recently picked out. Oh no, it's one of these. Fuck Crawl. I hope he can get this fast enough. Oh yes. Fire Plant. I think the wind's in that card. The one that makes attacks, draw a card. Oh, fuck Crawl. I don't know if they're gonna nerf it, but people were talking on Discord to nerf it by making the Fate ability only trigger if you have Shadow Influence, which seems fair enough if you ask me. Yeah, there we go. Forgot to play power, I think. Ooh, it's interesting. I hope I didn't distract them. Oh god. He had another one in his hand. That's a shame. Real darn garden dang shame. So now this thing is gonna keep growing and growing. Yeah, his only best option is to somehow play a... Oh boy. And this is where the thing's gonna keep growing because he's gonna keep getting Oh no. No, no. That's his best option is to play that for now. He just needs to hold on just a little bit. Yeah, auto tread is crazy, man. I thought it was a dumb card at first, but see, oh god. Okay, he can still make it. He just needs to block the Jack. And maybe the no block the Jack. Now he has another card to discard. Oh no. Please discard another, you bastard. Oh good, he did not discard another. Yeah, you probably should draw someone from the market. Okay, if I was him, I would probably... that too. He can't attack with Jack because if he does, these two block, he does kill, but then this will die. But he can take the risk anyways. He's taking the risk.
Sorry. Sorry. Guess they've caught up.
And there's this bitch. Are we out of the woods? Is he out of danger? I feel bad that I'm telling him what to do, but at the same time, you gotta take this deck very seriously. I would invoke. Oh, that's a good one too. Or not a good one, but it's a good last resort. Show no mercy. Okay. Okay, okay. He can probably pull something off here, maybe. I would just go all in with the Milo and her. Maybe this to get rid of a third Grenadin. Or Totemite, even. Okay, if he doesn't pull any more shenanigans, he has this. He has this.
Can you hear?
Okay, he has this. Yeah, and he has another option of winning. Good. Oh, good. Okay, there's a card he should put in the market. I thought I did. Oh, that was a close one. Okay, if it was me, I wouldn't have kept this hand. Trodna Kidnid. Is he my friends list? Because that name sounds familiar. Oh, yeah. Technically, if I really wanted to be a dick, I could have just, I could just inspect him and just tell him what to do.
Our matching is
Oh boy, it's a stranger deck. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, oh noes. Strangers are powerful. No, 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 no.
our matching is unbroken.
Two of them, oh boy. Okay, since he didn't go okay, probably maybe has a spell card where units don't die and have lifesteal, probably. No. Oh, it's not bad. If he's able to, if he can put it on Milo, that's more what's it called? But maybe what he should do is play the dragon and try to put it on the dragon. If he can. Yeah. If I was him, I would probably try playing the dragon, attack with the dragon, and then just use the coin. That's my opinion. I don't know what he's gonna do. This literally looks like my ramped stranger deck. Because it has the max unit and everything. My Zeon stranger. Which oddly enough I recently just did a Brew video for. Ooh.
We struggle.
If he has a killer card then okay, okay. What I would do is the dragon and the assembler. That's my opinion. Just leave the what do they call for blocking? Okay. Just play part of his own. I would have just exhausted the dissembler to play it for 3 and then play the other dissembler. He has a lot of life. If it was me, I would not block this. That's my opinion. I was afraid of that. I hate that card. Worse enough, they have to get that thing red. It would have been nice to have Milo out in that situation. If he doesn't pull that shit again, I think he might have this. Might. he doesn't have killer for that fucking,
We struggle and grow.
Stand.
Oh, for the love of God, please don't draw the revenge. If he attacked with everything, he still might have it, or he's bluffing.
Our magic.
Does he have a power in his hand? He does not. Okay. He just needs to block the big guy. Oh, good. Looks like he didn't draw a, He has this. He got this. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Okay, now we're facing each other. Like he said, I can pick any deck, and I didn't pick this deck to counter against them per se. I just picked it because I like this deck. Do you think he saw my bluff with that? This is probably gonna hurt a bit. Oh yeah, he has that.
Bootlicker!
That's the only weakness against control decks per se, or not control deck, aggro decks. They can either get destroyed by control or by times with their bigger units. That's game. Oh, motherfucker, he got that from Invoke. Fuck. No. I still won, but no. Good thing this wasn't a ranked match. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed your deck, Warrior, and I hope you enjoyed the video this will be in. Anyways, thanks for watching and thanks for playing against me. Well, that's the end of this video. If you want to see more in the future, why not subscribe to my channel? But in the meantime, why don't you check out these playlists? And I want to thank my patrons whose donations, big or small, really help support my channel. Anyways, hope to see you in the next video.